Hi, I'm Phil Jones, and you're watching Face to Face. And today I have my beautiful guest, Ann Hunt. How are you today?
Good. How are you, Phil?
I'm fine. Well,
Good.
today I just wanted to ask you, what is your background and what is it exactly that you do here for Johnson County Community College?
Oh my goodness. I guess I'll start with what I do here, and then we'll kind of go into my background. I work in the Marketing Communications Department at Johnson County Community College. My position there is media assistant, and basically I support our team of writers, and we do a lot of like publications and things like that. So I support them. I do write some stories. That's how I met you, which was great. So I get a chance to get out and meet some students and write some stories and learn about students and faculty and staff. So I do some of that, and then some press releases for some different departments. So we kind of have a wide variety of things that we do in our office, which is very fun. So it definitely, makes for an exciting day. So that's always good. So
you are responsible for some of these wonderful stories on the Johnson
Yes,
County website.
yes.
Okay.
So there's I've done a few stories on the on different students. There'll be one next week, I believe. A student that I just wrote about who's a veteran, and since Veterans Week next week, then his story will be running. But it is very fun to get out and I mean there are so many stories on campus, and there's a lot of fantastic students and staff and faculty members that work here as well, and so it's really neat to be able to get out and talk to them and be able to tell their story. So, yeah.
Do you go look for the story, or how do you find
Well,
the story?
there's a process, different, like sometimes a story will come in to one of our writers that are in our office, and we'll just kind of look at them, and sometimes the idea will come from a staff or faculty member, or possibly another student will recommend a story. I think when I first was introduced to you, I believe that came from a faculty member who recommended you for a story. So yeah, so it come from a lot of different sources. So it's kind of fun.
Okay. So what is your background? What got you started to do what you do?
Oh my goodness. Well, actually I do have, my degree is in communications. I attended school, I'm originally from New York State, and attended a school there, St. Bonaventure University, if you know it. Go Bonnies. Great school. But I worked in radio in New York State for about a couple of years. And then when I moved out here, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, if I wanted to stay with that or do something else, so I decided to do something else. Then I got into working in sales and marketing, did some events and things like that, which was a lot of fun. And then I took about 11 years off and stayed home with my kids. So, so this was kind of coming back into the job market, and it just seemed to be something that it was kind of along the lines of what I was interested in doing, because I'm around writers and writing and information and communication, so, and it's close to home and it's a great place to work, so I thought perfect. So here I am, going on I think 3 years now.
Oh,
so,
3 years?
Yeah,
Wow.
about 3 years.
So tell me, do you ever face any challenges doing what you do? Or?
Challenges. I would imagine there's some, but very few and far between. I mean, a lot of what I do too is I kind of keep track of all the information that goes out and comes in with the college, which kind of is amazing to me. So trying to locate the different sources that stories are coming from and keeping track of that, we do that. But I don't know, I wouldn't say there's a lot of like really big challenges that would, or obstacles or anything like that would stand in the way of a job.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you guys also run the website, the JCCC?
We do not out of my office. However, the web and publications and marketing communications, we kind of fall under the same umbrella. So it's kind of sort of the same department. But for example, if I were to, or someone in my office or myself were to write like a press release or a story, it gets sent to web, and then web will put that on our website. So for example, if you heard there was something going on campus and you pulled that up on our website, usually it's kind of the whole document, like the press release or whatever, will be right there, the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before I let you go, there's a question I ask all my guests, and that question is, what is it that inspires you to wake up every morning and do what you do?
Oh, wow. I would say coming to campus, this is just a fabulous place to work, and just seeing the students, it really is fun. I've worked in elementary school also, and this is just totally different. I mean, it's still with students, but older students, and it's really the whole campus just kind of, I don't know, there's just this life about it, and the students have a lot of energy, and I've met so many really interesting people, students, faculty, staff. So that is a big motivating factor. Just, I get up in the morning and I'm like, yay, get to go to work,
Right,
So it is, it's very, very interesting.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you for coming. It was
Hey,
a pleasure.
no problem. It's
And
good
please
to see you
feel
again.
free to come by any other time.
Okay,
I would
I
love
will
to
do
have
that.
you. Well, that does it for Face to Face, and I'm your host, Phil Jones, signing off for JC3.